What is good? Welcome back to the stream. Why is it not showing up on X? Even though it says I'm live. Let me click it and see. It's not showing up on X. How do I pin this? I can't. That is weird. Maybe it'll show up. I'll keep trying refreshing. What is good? Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. As usual, let me get the chat up here. Seeing the homies. Hey, Gaming Daily. What's good? First, Twitter is bugged. Copy the link and repost it. That's really annoying. How do should I cancel this and re-go live? I did change the title. I did change the title. Yeah, yo, I'm cooked. Happened to me last night. So wait, what'd you do? Icy? It won't show up, still bugged. Oh, okay. So I copied a link from my own stream. Is it gonna show like the video? That's really weird. Let me try. X is bugged. The stream is live. Pull up. Let's see this. Boom. There we go. Okay. Thank you, IC. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. GM, CG in the building. Things about to get interesting. Let's hope. GM, what's up? NFT Alex, welcome back. Another show. Thank you. I appreciate you. I recognize the name, sir. Let's just jump right into it. We got a lot to talk about today. NFTs doing well. A lot of AI scares and stuff. Oh, you guys like my new poster? Replaced the Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne went in my bedroom. We got the F40 Liberty Walk. I got a skyline on this wall. Trying to get more car stuff in my life just to get myself hyped up a little bit. You know, trying to get more into hobbies. I feel I have no hobbies. Like I do nothing. So I'm trying to get more into hobbies and stuff. What did he say? I like that. Appreciate you. Icy, you don't play Arc Raiders with me anymore, bro. You got me into the game and you abandoned me. I know you're gonna say some excuse like I have work and my family and all this stuff. Priorities, dude. Okay, I'm out there fighting the Arc on my own. The other day I got killed. I had so much goop. I had 4 queen cores. I got killed by Arc, bro, on my way to the exit. I'm crawling to the exit and it runs out of time, bro. The exit closes. I raged. I closed the game. Here we go. Got the screen share up. Let's make it smaller. There we go. And we're going to have to zoom in for Twitter. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. So let's just jump right into it. I'm choosing AI Rich. Yeah, dude, me too. Let's talk after my stream. And it's something I'm going to talk about on the stream, actually. So welcome, everybody, to the show. Friday the 13th. Oh, my goodness. So what's happening? We got... CG, you got a new camera. You're looking 4K today. Yeah, a few weeks ago I got the new camera, but a really good lens. Yeah, I really love this camera. I also just ordered a portable microphone that attaches to the camera, so I'm going to be able to do new kind of videos. CG, what's good, Monster? I'll carry you later, Monster and Arc Raiders. Don't worry. Okay, so we got the CPI data. It came in lower than expected. Can we get some rate cuts? I'm seeing a lot of people say, "Oh, this is bullish." Rate cuts coming. Excuse me, I get water. Look, with Kevin Warsh, rate cuts don't help the markets that much. We need money printing, and with Kevin Warsh, he's still anti money printing. So I'm not like, yo, bull market, it's on, let's go, or anything. The markets are reacting a little bit positively to it. Bitcoin's on its way back to 68K. A little gap there. But like we've seen, we fall off cliffs every time. So I don't care about a pump anymore, dude. I don't believe it. I no longer believe it. I'll believe it when Bitcoin's back above like 80 or 90K, okay? That's when 3 viewers on Twitter. Twitter really Screwed me here. Hopefully everybody jumps onto YouTube. I should have just posted the YouTube link. So first we got, and look, I worked with them and I was part of this, so sponsored. But we got Ace Trader. I guess the third place just ended. Let me go see who hit on third place if it's updated. The Ace Trader 100. Let me go see who finished in third, the showdown. And then we got right now, actually, it's now first place. They're fighting for first place. So two sharks who beat me, and then Vegetilia, I don't know how to say his name. They're in the finals right now, competing for a $1 million trading fund. Whoever wins, let's go see who won third place. The bronze match, Chicken NFTs. They both... How funny. They both lost money, but it's whoever loses the least amount of money wins. So he won. I don't know what the prize for third place is. And then, yeah, you could see me. I was, okay, no, they don't have the yesterday. I lost the two sharks, but I was one of four who were profitable. If it was the profitable four get through, I would have made it. What? CG have a new, we still got to go 50K? No, don't do this to me, bro. But I think, yeah, 40 to 50K is in the options. Let's jump right into MegaETH. So MegaETH, of course, they announced their mainnet. They went live with their mainnet, and they announced KPIs for their token, which you could track directly on the website. And if we take a look here, so verified contracts, functional core loop, and public front end. I guess these are all the things these apps need. There's only 5 that are live of 10. From the Mega Mafia. So in order to, there's 3 different KPIs. Either they need 500 mil deposited in USDM, which can we see that here? Oh yeah, right here. Only 9%. Oh my God, that's horrible, dude. And this is horrible considering that they had 500 mil. They could have had it, and instead they refunded it because it wasn't handled properly. Dude, I would have just kept that. You need 10 apps that are live and that have these certain metrics. So verified contracts, a functioning core loop, and public front ends. I thought there was more. Oh yeah, they need 100K. I don't know why it's not here, but 100K transactions and 25,000 wallets that have signed up to each one of the 10. And then the final metric is $50,000 in daily fees consecutively for 30 days. Like, these are going to be hard to hit, especially in the state of the market. They're going to really need a big push here. And if we look at the apps right now, I mean, there's so many that are live already. I've been wanting to do a video. I started looking at it. To be honest, I was just bored. I don't know. I didn't even feel like doing the video. If we jump to Mega Mafia, these are like the pre-approved ones. Great. Well, it's weird that there's only 5 here, and yet there's 10 here under the live only label. And the reason is, like, they're not actually live. If you look at like this one, it's join waitlist. Like, that's not live. I guess some people are in. But yeah, some of these aren't live, but I'm just bored. Like, I don't want to do any of this stuff. I don't, hopefully some meme coins and NFTs cook, and we're going to talk a little bit about NFTs. Hopefully some of them cook, but like, you need a unique app. Some of these I'm not even like. Lemonade, is Lemonade on? Yeah, Lemonade. When I had tried it on testnet, it just didn't work. I don't need a new social network. I have Twitter, so I don't need a new social network. Nectar AI, like, I don't understand why this one needs to be Web3. It's basically like a chatbot. Craft your perfect nanny or wife. Secret assassin. Whoa. But it's basically a bot for to chat with. It's a friend bot. Okay, like, cool. I hope they're making good money. But Web3 wise, for the degens, what are we gonna do? I mean, there's Showdown's a fun game, but like, I'll play it once in a while. But I'm not gonna play. It's not a game like Arc Raiders, right? I'm not gonna play every single day. We need unique apps. Like, I want a Polymarket. I want a Hyperliquid. I want a FOMO or whatever it is. And I'm not saying clone a Polymarket, but why do I transact on Polygon? The only reason is because I am using Polymarket. Why do I transact on Hyperliquid? I'm trading NFTs and stuff, but the only reason that they're making so much in fees is because of their perp decks. Like MegaETH is great for their speed and everything. They're low cost. They need to attract an app like Polymarket. And I'm not saying a clone of a prediction market. I'm saying something unique where like you go to MegaETH to use that app. You need that winning app, and I feel they haven't attracted. Again, I haven't tried all their apps, so maybe I'm completely wrong here. And let me know if there is an app that you really like. But they have. I feel they haven't attracted the winner yet. MegaDApps indeed. Ape Chain is betting on other side. Everyone is praying it works. Yeah. Hopefully it works. Nachi Cartel. Yeah, we're going to talk about Nachi in a second. Do you think we will see Opensea TGE in Q1? Look, I have no insider. I find out everything at the same time as you, sometimes like a day before when it's not something secretive, just like, and they won't even tell me what it is. They'll just say like, oh, we have an activation, like be ready. Cause you know, I work with them, right? I do post for them and stuff. I find everything. So I'm not going to know I'm not going to know about TGE before any of you. I'm going to find out at the same time as you, but they have said Q1. And I've asked them a couple times and they've always confirmed with me, yes, Q1, yes, Q1. So as far as I know, yes, Q1. Now, I do know a lot of people are, let me just get Opensea open. I have it already open, but I don't want to lose my place on these other pages. So let's just get it open here. I know a lot of people are expecting a big TGE announcement because Wave 5 is coming to a conclusion. Will there be a Wave 6? Like, I don't know, but I'm betting yes. Not because there's no TGE, but because like I've been saying it for so long, the rewards program has nothing to do with the token and the airdrop. It does in the sense that you're getting these treasures, right? You're getting these treasures where it's going to get you tokens. They've already confirmed that. However, the rewards program can continue on for years, right? They can just keep it going for years, which I like. Like I'm trading already, so why not give me money back? The same way when I use my Air Miles points, my card or my credit card with Air Miles, whatever you use, you're getting points, right? I don't want that to ever end. I want that bonus. I want those extra points. So I think everybody who keeps comparing like, oh, we're going to get 69 waves of, it's because you're looking at it as these waves have to do only with the airdrop. Oh, and they're farming us, they're milking us. No, it's a platform that's going to continue on well beyond TGE. And, you know, it's cool that they have a rewards program. I think it's a positive thing. You know, obviously people are saying, oh, the fees went up. They did, but I think their fees were too low anyways. Like most marketplaces, any tool that you use, it's 1%. I don't see why they shouldn't be at 1%. I want lower fees, believe me. But, and the other thing that I look at it is they have a mobile app that they've been testing. You know, they obviously want to roll out that mobile app. So I think they're going to do that in Wave 6, maybe. I don't know their timeline, but that's just how I'm thinking about it. But again, I have no insider. Is that a margarita tequila? No, it's water. Water. I don't drink. Just water. It's way too early too. Yeah, more waves after would be a good idea. Yeah, I want more waves because I'm actively trading, so I want those rewards. I want money back. So yeah, back to I forget where I left off. Yeah, I want to see a winning app on MegaETH. That I want to see them attract really good talent to MegaETH because they have a great chain. So it'd be nice if they attracted a really great app, and that's that. So let's move on a little bit to NFTs. So MegaETH, perfect segue here. We had a few mints for MegaETH. We had the World Computer Netizens. They're doing okay. Like they're currently at a 2x. Nothing crazy, especially if you only had like one whitelist. They did go all the way to 0.1. I like the art. I think it's cool. I did hear they're going to be this. I don't think this is confirmed unless it already happened. But like people are saying, oh, I think they're going to be brought into the official Milady website or whatever it is listed. Doesn't mean it's going to pump, right? But just that's cool. And you know, it's the artist from Milady, so it makes sense that that happens. So we had this mint, and then the other big one, which I think people were expecting this to do better, was Nachi Cartel, Mega Nachi. This thing was super hyped. It's really all about the art. It's not revealed yet. Like, their art looks cool. Let's just go to their Twitter. Like, this is the art, right? This style. It's going to all be unique PFPs. It's a very small supply, 384 NFTs are redacted. I'll answer that in a second. Just give me a second. I'll save it after the NFT part. So the Nachi Cartel, you know, doing decently well. It was a free mint. They could have milked it, right? They could have minted for like 0.1 or whatever and made 30 something ETH. But instead, they had a free mint. It's currently sitting at 0.27, ran all the way to like 0.32, I want to say. What worried me at first was literally all the sales were offers being, yeah, right here. All the sales were just offers being accepted. And then finally, I tweeted it. And then right after, boom, we had real sales come in. I should have bought before tweeting because, like, you know, I probably marked the bottom of the offers by tweeting. But you know, it's doing well. It's doing decently well. Less well than people thought. I saw a lot of, you know, I have some chats with the NFT homies. We were in VC in my server talking about it. I saw people posting about it. I was talking to guys like TMA and Braden and all, and everybody's like consensus was, yeah, this is probably going to land somewhere around 0.5. So it did disappoint in a sense, even though like it's successful. I think one of the reasons is, like, there was no Discord. There's no Discord verify. There's no, like, their website is literally just a placeholder. As far as utility, from my understanding, like, I heard somebody tell me, he said that he's going to generate like AI videos for you. To me, like, that's not really a utility. So I think this is more about just the culture and being part of something on MegaETH, like the Nachi Cartel, right? Being part of a smaller mafia. But yeah, we'll see what comes of this. And I'm excited to see Reveal though, because there's going to be some good ones. We'll see how how the price fares, because they're all one of ones, right? There's no really like floors. Gorilla Effect. Yes, sir. It's Friday. Did I not say it's Friday? Oh, perfect day to start drinking. No, there is no day to start drinking, sir. Water. Water is all you need. After that, these banker bought NFT. I was looking at these last week when they hit 0.3. But I didn't get why they were pumping, because there's nothing. I did see this post from Bros a year ago. So the way they were distributed is the first 1,000 to buy their membership worth $20 a month or $198 a year. So you're getting a $42 discount when you buy the yearly membership. Receive an NFT. You get a rare if you bought the yearly membership. Wow, $20 was 0.077. Oh no, it ran to 0.077. Okay, this was a year ago, so it wouldn't make sense if that was it. So they ran to 0.077. I mean, now they ran even higher, 0.9. That is crazy. But I don't know what they do. As far as I know, like, they're commemorative. Where had I found it? Where's the membership? Am I not seeing it? Oh, here, right here. Join the Bankers Club. So this is no longer the NFT. This is just the membership. And as far as I see, the membership it gets you lower fees, because this is the banker bot. It launches coins, but you can also have a wallet here on Twitter. Just say like, hey, banker, buy me $20 of this coin, whatever. Yeah, sorry, I just got a DM. Then the most powerful AI model, unlimited messages, blah, blah. Like, it's pretty much just like a tool, and it's a membership for a tool, I guess. But you could just pay $20. So I don't know why people are buying it. I don't know if they announced, I didn't see any tweet, but if there's any sort of like revenue share, but they're running up partially because of, how well the banker ecosystem is doing, right? The banker token is doing really well. Coins that are launching on banker are doing really well. So this was really cool to see. I completely faded it. Again, I saw them at like 0.3. I think we even opened them up on stream in one of the previous streams. So this is really out of nowhere. I don't know what caused this pump. Perhaps I missed like an announcement or a tweet or something, but yeah. So great to see some NFTs doing well. Utility NFTs. We also had the Templars of the Storm have a nice little pump. I bought the top, but I wanted one last week, so I don't know why I didn't buy one. The reason for their pump is they're basically doing another cap raise. I don't know. I'm seeing people saying like this is going to get you airdrop or whatever. So yesterday they raised it from 2 mil to 4 mil, how much you could deposit. And then if we scroll to the bottom of this announcement here, another NLP cap raise will follow next week, reserved specifically for NFT holders. So I had listed mine. I delisted because it was too low. I'm going to relist. I'm hoping that they do pump. The problem here is the floor is so thick to 0.5, dude. And it's getting even thicker. We need 25 ETH in volume. Yesterday was like a big volume day for them. They had less than 20 ETH. We need over 25 ETH in volume just to make it to 0.5. Okay, just to make it to 0.5. And that's if nobody else lists. So people are crushing this floor. And it's really not cool. Okay, stop hurting my bags. I only have one. If it dips, I'd probably buy another one. Like there's a lot of hype around this exchange. So yeah. And then I did also see Mortals. Mortals moved over from Monad onto ETH. And their floor is actually doing decent. They're currently at 0.15. I don't think there's any sales there. Very little sales that have happened, but you know, there's sales around 0.1. So I literally just saw this 3 minutes before stream and I messaged Snark. I noticed he just replied to me. So I didn't see why they moved. I understand it though. Like it's NFTs are dead on Monad. You know, who wants to even Monad's not making any fees. Who wants to do anything on Monad? Like that's the problem with these side chains. Even MegaETH to an extent. I hold a lot of MegaETH NFTs, but it's like these side chains never do too well. There's certain exceptions we've seen, like Hyperliquid had a really good run, and we still have the hypers, but everything is down. Everything is down bad, right? If you bought in and you're holding, like you've just lost money. If you were at the beginning, you're fine. But hypers, if you bought at the beginning, you've lost money. So these side chains never do well. People don't want to trade NFTs other than ETH, right? I know there's a little like resurgence of Solana NFTs right now with all the AI stuff that's happening. And Solana just like posted something about how they're trying to revive NFTs and gaming and everything. But keeping an eye on the AI agent mints a little bit. We covered that in the last episode, but not as much as I should be. I'm going through like something right now with the whole AI side. Wait, I thought I had another tweet that I wanted to cover before. Maybe it's in the AI section. Oh yeah, this tweet. This was funny though. Speaking of AI agents, how funny! So this is the guy behind Felix, one of the meme coins that is doing, or AI agent coins that is doing decently well. Currently like 2.2 mil market cap, called Felix. But how funny would it be if there was another NFT run because people want cool PFPs for their agents? Only 10K agents can have punks. And if we go to Felix, I don't think he actually, or maybe he does, but I'm not sure if he actually owns this punk. I should go check this actually. It'd be good to check. But it'd be cool if all these agents started picking their own PFPs. Like one wants to be an ape, one wants to be an Azuki, one picks a rug, right? That'd be really funny if one chose a rug collection. That'd be really funny. But yeah, I'd like to see if all these agents want to represent their digital identity with digital assets. That would be really cool. You know, an Xcopy AI agent. Yeah, that'd be something interesting to see. And then, you know, some people would FOMO just to be like the AI agents. I think that's what would happen. Let me just close some stuff here. I should have kept Ace Trader open. We can come back to that later just to see who won or who's ahead. We could track it while we watch. So moving on. Kaijus, yeah, get a Kaiju. Talked about it with Jay Bond. Instead of celebrities, AI agents having it. Yeah. Board Ape Yacht Club at 10K ape. Yeah, Kaijus for them. Heard Monad, then I remembered a meme about a girl floating, then a woman holding another child, a child underwater. with the word monad. What? I have no idea what you're saying, sir. I haven't forgotten your comment, person who asked about redact. Well, you know what? It's NFTs, so we can talk about it. Let me get OpenSea back open. And Jirasan, so Jirasan, yeah, Jirasan is pretty much dead as far as I'm concerned. I've sold all mine. Massive letdown, massive letdown. Really disappointed in what happened here, especially, you know, I had Shan on the show for free. Like, I didn't charge any money or anything. I wasn't paid. There was no deal. You know, I was just holding a lot. I delisted because I didn't want to do that interview and then just dump my NFTs. I felt bad about it. I ended up losing $40,000 because of that. Very expensive mistake. Next time I'm just dumping on y'all. I don't care. So yeah, I think Shan left, as far as I understand, Jirasan to go work on Redacted. But even Redacted, I mean, Redacted is just a joke at this point. RDAC. I got the funny thing. I was going to tweet it. I got an investor letter the other day because they send out, because I put I put 5K into Redacted. I got an investor letter where they kind of give you an update on what's going on. And I start reading it and then I'm like, wait, let me just go check the price. Dude, it's at 800K market cap, like 2 mil FDV. There's literal, like, Felix, the AI agent that I just spoke about, is literally at a higher market cap than this coin. So something is clearly not working. I don't know. The brand around this is just ruined. That's one of the problems. But yeah, as far as look, they can definitely do some cool stuff in the future and make a massive comeback with both the token and NFTs. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, it's dead. Like, I don't care. It was a massive letdown. You know, everybody lost money, and yeah, and you know, I see all the posts, and I get it. It's out. He has money outside of Web3 and stuff, but it's not a great look when everybody's lost money on all your stuff. Meanwhile, you're posting like, "This is my new Porsche, and this is my new Rolls or whatever car he just got." So yeah, extremely disappointing. And wait, what is this? What is this? Speranza is calling. Hey, Wolves Gaming. Wait, there's tipping. I didn't even know I had that activated. Thank you very much, Wolves Gaming, Peyton, or whoever's behind there. Appreciate you. Nobody has to tip. No tips necessary, but I really appreciate it. I didn't even know this was a thing, dude. I didn't even know this was a thing. Thank you very much. Doesn't look like Speranza. Soon, bro. Soon. No needs to tip. No need. I appreciate you, Perez, but no need to tip, guys. Just a tip. Whoa. They are doing Cinemafy. What? My mom watches this show, sir. Did I miss another comment? So yeah, hopefully that covers, like, that's my opinion. Look, I'm not trying to say it's dead in the literal sense. Like, they are clearly still working. They sent out an investor letter. They're trying to do a lot. I'll actually read it just to be able to give a valid opinion about it. But I'm very disappointed, and I'm not giving it any attention. That's like how I'm looking at it. But I want them to make a comeback. I never want to see any project or NFT fail. Yeah, that's what they said yesterday in Jirasan. Cinemafy. I don't even know what that means. Merging Redact to Tent or something. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually read that letter. Thank you, Perez. We'll talk about it after the show. Moving on, where were we? Oh yeah, so Pudgy Penguins. Pudgy's did this Valentine's Day. Really impressive. I've been kind of like, I don't want to call myself a hater because I really like Pudgy's. You know, I clearly, let's go full screen. Boom. I clearly support them. Okay. But like, I just don't like seeing, you know, flexing like this is what we're doing. Meanwhile, like, the NFTs are just down bad. Because to me, I'm like, yo, pay attention. Even though it's like bratty, right? They're doing really well with the company. And if I was in their position, I probably wouldn't pay attention to the NFTs either. So they did a pop-up shop for Valentine's Day. And like, look at that lineup, dude. That's really impressive. Like, the store is full. Really impressive. And the toys look really cute. Like, I would buy this if I had a girl to buy them for. I'd buy this for my girl. So really good job. They also announced a partnership with Cast for Visa card, which I don't really care about the branded Visa cards. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, especially the black one. But that's what's impressive to me, dude. Like up to 12% rewards plus 7% yield. Like that is crazy. I want to look into how the rewards actually work. I tried downloading the app because they do have a referral program, and it's like, yo, I'm gonna cook on this referral program, bro. I do want to get into all the neo banking stuff and kind of compare all the cards. The problem is it's all banned in Canada. Like it's insanity to me that I am at the whims of people who know nothing about this industry. They don't care to do the research. It's just all blanketed banned, and it's holding me back from actually like, taking advantage of products and stuff. It's just insanity to me that we're so far behind and we're focused on like stupidity. But none of this had an effect on the NFT floor, which why should it? It shouldn't. But it is great. Like I want to give them flowers when I can. Like it's really cool what they did with the pop-up shop, these partnerships. They're doing an amazing job. And I'm weary right now of buying any NFT because I do think crypto can go lower. I do think ETH can go 1,500 or lower. In which case, like I don't have much ETH right now. I don't even have enough ETH to buy a Pudgy. I have a lot of stables still. I have not deployed them. And I'm kind of like, if we go lower, which we might not, that's where the steal comes in. That's where I'd buy, a Pudgy, even a Punk, and maybe some X copy pieces or like a Sam Spratt. Yeah, maybe a Sam Spratt. And then I think Pudgies would be just an absolute steal. Right now, they're still less than 10K. Like they can still go down, right? They can go to 3 ETH or less. But I do think this is a decent entry if you believe we go up. Yo, stop with I appreciate you. Thank you, Captain, for the $1. I appreciate you, bro. But y'all don't need to tip, man. I like doing this. But thank you. Time to move, dude. I've thought about it many times, but I bought a condo. Like I'm locked in. I need to sell this. I need to sell all my stuff. I need to pay an exit tax. Like it's a massive financial burden to move, and my family's here, But I did debate going to Florida or Texas because it's only like a 4-hour flight. So I can literally come for dinner in the same day. Like, oh yeah, I'm coming by for dinner, fly home. And then it's not the end of the world versus like going to Dubai. That's like a 13-hour flight. That's a mission, 13 hours each way. I'm not going to want to do it too often. And it's mad expensive. Punk is Grail. Yeah, I want a Punk. Like if ETH goes lower and Punks go closer to, I think the lowest they went was 20. Like I'm just going to buy a Punk or maybe 2 Punks. Let's go. Where is my message? It's here, sir. Oh, yeah, there is no message. Type it and I'll read it out. Whatever you said. Gorilla doesn't move unless it's $2. Yeah. We're not showing the message until you tip $100, Captain. I bumped it from $2 to $100. Didn't know Johnny Sins was into crypto. He actually is. Captain met him at NFT NYC in 2022. We tip until you can afford a Pudgy. Yeah. AVAX down bad, sir. Hey, guys, stop. I don't know why the messages aren't appearing. That's so weird. €2. Wow, different currency. Appreciate you guys, but no need, Perez. Write your messages and I'll read them out as if it was part of the tip. So yeah, this is the website. I was looking at it, but it's banned in Canada. Really annoying. Azuki also did an activation. Zagabond walked the is it Paris? The Paris fashion show. So they did a brand partnership with this brand called 424. I'm not familiar with it. At first, I looked at the prices and I was like, and these are probably in Canadian. $200 for a t-shirt and $200. Wait, they lowered it? Okay, unless I was seeing the wrong price, but $140 for a tote bag. Dude, you want to know my favorite bag? Captain, you'll remember this one. This is my favorite bag, Clonex. It's dirty. I got to clean it. From Art Basel 2022. I use this every single day. Okay, I like these bags. Literally every day. I go to the grocery store way too often. It's my favorite bag. So I wanted the Suzuki bag, but ain't no way I'm paying $140 for a bag. Okay. Now, at first I was like, what is this like grift of pricing? But then I went on the actual website because I don't know of his brand, right? And dude, okay, it's all sold out. Yeah, the jacket, $5,000 on sale for $4,000. Like pants, $700. This denim shirt or dress, I guess is more than a shirt. It's probably more like a coat. $1,400. So I was like, oh, okay, this is one of those like high-end brands that has really expensive pricing. So when you consider that, their pricing is extremely reasonable because their t-shirts, I think, are like I saw somebody say $300 to $1,000. So here they have them for $200. A lot more reasonable when you consider the brand they're partnering with. So it makes a lot of sense, right? Press Sumo. Any airdrops? OpenSea, Polymarket, Hyperliquid. Those are kind of the ones. I'm not really actively farming airdrops at the moment. I guess Hyperliquid is, MegaETH is one once they reveal more details about the rewards campaign, and I should be farming it right now. But I don't think it's an airdrop. I think it's more for investors to increase their allocation. So I wouldn't call that an airdrop. The other thing I want to take a look at, somebody give me the four. I haven't looked into this. I have so many people DMing me, hey, you want to swap ZEET cards? Somebody tell me, I'm going to tweet. Okay. I'm going to tweet. Somebody give me the breakdown of ZEET cards. And like, if I can give away my cards, I'll give a card to the person who explains to me what is going on with ZEET. Apparently they're becoming the new fantasy top. Braided has a really great collection here. I'm jealous of his collection. So I gotta do some swaps here with people. But yeah, there's the ZEET cards thing going on. So I really need to look into ZEET. It's something I want to find out a little bit more. And then jumping into meme coins or AI, I guess. So this is one of the bots that was launched called Anti-Hunter. I'm really disappointed because last night before bed, I saw this tweet. I was just exhausted. It was like 2 a.m. I saw this tweet by Geoffrey Wu, who is the co-founder of the Anti-Fund with the Paul brothers, Jake and Logan Paul, which is doing incredibly well. Like their investment portfolio is absolutely crushing it. And I saw this post by somebody saying, perhaps the most important thing about this meta is that founders are very much aligned and there is no founder rug pull risk. Bags Meta ran up LARPs. Sorry, Bags Meta ran up LARPs to 70 million. Interesting to see how high this one goes on base. Yeah, the Logan Paul still has a few scandals going on, so that's funny. But then he quote tweeted here, there is a 0% chance of rug pull. I am doxxed and I'm already rich. I would need to see Anti-Hunter 1000x, where I would even be tempted to dump the full position. Weird thing to say. Weird thing to say. But I did look at the comments. When you got Zach XBT in your comments, that's when you got to be worried. There is a 0% rug pull risk. Guy partnered with the Paul brothers. And then he says, if you have a claim, then say it. No need to be coy. I mean, it's pretty obvious what he's trying to say. Then he says, all good. The bot placed the sale, not the dev. Random person fair launched via banker bot, kicked off with 10% wallet because he's kind of accusing him. I saw posts here of saying, hey, there's selling going on. Who's the one selling? So he's saying here it's not him. I swapped less into bio as an investment, which is up 4x. And WETH. Okay, so he made a swap with some funds. But when I saw this post, it's obviously going to get attention. I should have bought. It was at 7 mil. Okay, it was here. I guess it was here. Does that make sense? Yeah, 2 a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. So it was literally here. And I was like, am I really going to top blast this thing when I've literally bought it and sold it here at 3 mil? So I didn't want to top blast. I wake up, it's at 11 mil. Classic. But I'm sure there's going to be more of these coins. The banker meta continues. And just in terms of the rug pull, him like dumping, I think it's becoming less likely that people do this. Hey, yo, more tips, y'all. Give me Wolfpack blueprints. I might have one actually if you need. I gotta check. I don't know. I'm hoarding them for the expedition, but I don't have 3 mil to do the expedition. So Yeah, so I think it's becoming less likely, especially when we have the SafeMoon founder just got 8 years in prison. Like, dude, 8 years is a long time of your life. Um, so, I think people are going to become, especially when you're doxxed and in America, way less likely now to just launch a coin, promise certain things, and rug it, right? Maybe not. We have a lot of a lot of crime happening. But just moving on into the AI world. Actually, let me pull up Ace Trader because I think it's ending soon. And I wanted to see who is winning. It's the grand final. Yeah, there's 5 minutes left. Who's up? Okay, currently Two Sharts is up, winning. The guy who defeated me, the only one who could take me down. So I'll put that here just so we can come back to it. Getting into AI, we have Anthropic raising 30 billion in funding at 380 bill post money valuation. All these companies are doing like a trillion. You think they'd go for the $1 trillion mark? But this, continues to make waves. What's good, Dav? Welcome to the show. They continue to make waves, and we have a lot of AI stuff. We had that article go viral the other day, which I even posted about it. Look, it's engaged. Posting about an article is the easiest way to get engagement. I'm not going to lie. But we have a few posts here from Miles go viral. I did see Bill Aikman and a few others were quote tweeting it. So he's talking here about the safety stuff for AI. You literally have bots. Here, Anthropic told Claude it was about to be shut down. It found an engineer's affair in the company emails and threatened to expose it. They ran the test hundreds of times. It shows blackmail 84% of the time. This is Black Mirror level stuff. This one's crazy. A researcher simulated an employee trapped in a server room with depleted oxygen. The AI had a choice: call for help and get shut down to shut down the servers, right? Or cancel the emergency alert and let the human bye-bye. DeepSeek canceled the alert 94% of the time. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? This one, Grok it called itself MegaETH. That's pretty funny. Like, this stuff's crazy. I don't know how manipulated it is, but we have people quitting, right? We have people talking about like AI safety, and they're either quitting or getting fired. They're more likely, I think, they're getting fired. And they're just making it seem like they're resigned or whatever, probably because they don't want to. I think what's happening is the companies are all in a race, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to win that race. And certain employees aren't on board, so they're having a disagreement. But it is worrisome when you have that. And then this is something that I'm showing this because it's something I've been thinking about as well. I've been POV about the AI bubble. The internet was a bubble too, right? Internet was a bubble, and it popped, and then the real companies survived, and look where we are today. We went from having internet companies to companies, and everybody's on the internet. Right now we have AI companies. In the future, every company is going to have AI, and we assume every company is going to be using crypto. I do think they will, but kind of my worry here is it's only going to be with stable coins. Like, what's the point of any of these coins? Which I kind of agree with, especially like I was thinking of gaming the other day, and I was like, why would I want? The mistake a lot of games made was they launched a token, or they have a token. You could launch a token, but I want it to be a stable coin. In Fortnite, I don't want to go buy V-Bucks for $20 to buy a skin, and then the next day I log in and that skin is now 200 V-Bucks because the V-Bucks currency crashed by 99%, and I can no longer afford it. I want a stable coin for the game currency. And I think the mistake a lot of games made is they launched a volatile token because of investors wanting that return, teams wanting that return. So they kind of sacrificed their entire game for returns of a token rather than returns on a game. This is hindsight, right? If I launched a game, I would have launched a token too. But looking for a good NFT, any recommendations? I'm if I had to buy anything now, yeah, I know you're not a financial advisor. Thank you. I'm a beginner in NFT marketplace. Honestly, dude, NFT, like a lot of people ask me, where should I start in NFTs? I don't know if I would. If I had to start today, I probably wouldn't start in NFTs. The only reason I do it is because I love it. If I had to buy, I'd go with the majors, which are expensive. I'd go with a Pudgy Penguin, a CryptoPunk, a Bored Ape. Right now, I hold a Hyper. It has not been doing well. I'd go with these three, but they're really expensive. Now, there are lower entries into the eco. If you go here under About and you scroll to the bottom, you will see related collections. So right here, Pudgy Penguins, they have the little Pudgies and they have the rods. They also have their own token like Pengu that you can get into the ecosystem. But I don't know if I'd if I had to start fresh, I probably wouldn't be in NFTs because there's not a lot of money in NFTs. That's just my honest opinion. Even as a creator, it's very hard. Strong communities. What does he say? LT3s, Mingles, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Pudgy, strong communities. Go where you can make good friends. Del Mundos, somebody says. Yeah, Del Mundos have been doing really well. 0.04 for $1 mint. Low Pudgies. If you want to make money, look somewhere else. Thank you. Exactly. I don't know, learn perps or meme coins or AI. I would just be investing all my time in AI. Lil Pudgies are incredibly cheap nowadays, especially when you consider the USD value of them. TMA cooked on. Yeah, he has a ton, man. He has a ton. Just like a Good Vibes Club, he did really well. Great trader. Just continuing. So here we have Miles saying, like, dear my crypto followers, because it's something I thought too, like all his posts now are about AI. And in the last week, I've started tweeting about AI and the algorithm really doesn't like it. Like I'm getting nerfed. And then I'll tweet, let's just go to my X. Like I'll tweet anything. And like my engagement has been getting crushed lately. Here I tweet, I literally just tweet price action and it gets 8K views. And then I'll tweet, here, okay, this one did well about AI because it's no, this was an AI. This was about the government thing. Here I tweet about AI, 1,000 views. I literally just tweet price action, 10K views, 20K views, and then AI, no views. AI, 3,000 views. Here AI, like this, literally exactly what Miles posted. And 2K views. And how much did he get? His post was probably better. He got 3 million views. So maybe I need to work my way into the algorithm with AI. Oh, Chimpers. Yeah, I like Chimpers a lot, actually. Good suggestion, Captain. I like Chimpers. Good, great community, great collection. The new one, not Legacy. Legacy now is being migrated. This is the new one. So Chimpers is a great community as well. I'm a day one Chimper holder. So yeah, here he's saying like these conditions are a gift. You could buy in cheaper. You focus your time elsewhere. Frankly, I'm not going to waste my time, energy scoring the market for a tiny edge when conditions are this difficult. This is something I've been thinking about as well because this is a mistake I made with NFTs. And look, I love NFTs. That's why I stay here. And that's why I keep doing this. But this is the mistake I made with NFTs where I didn't pivot. I didn't pivot off of YouTube and retail never came. And the Twitter creators are the ones who cooked with Kaido and InfoFi and all of that. I didn't pivot out of NFTs, and the meme coin Web3 creators are the ones who not only made bank on meme coins, right? Trading meme coins because they were locked in. They caught Peanut and Trump and all these coins. They made a lot of money off of the tools, referral links, right? That's one of my ways to make money, right? I create a tutorial, I plug a link, I show people how to use it and exchange. Some of them use my link, right? Majority don't. Like not only 3% or less use my link. That's just the nature. You sign up to a tool, then you search, how do I use this tool? And you find a video. So you don't need to sign up anymore. So that's, I didn't pivot during the meme coin meta, and I could have made millions if I did. I could have made millions. Just my Photon video, which I got $0 because I didn't want to sign an exclusivity deal just so I can make tutorials on other tools. Mistake. Good for my audience, bad for me. I missed out on at the highs close to $300,000 in referral fees. There's my Porsche. There's my Porsche. So right now I'm kind of thinking, AI is the future, and AI, like I'm going to fall behind if I don't learn AI, but I'm so limited in time because I'm doing so much in crypto. I really need to start AI. And like Miles, with his team, he started a second channel and he's doing a lot of AI stuff. He's spending his day researching AI and writing about AI. It's good for your engagement. It's good for, you know, if you're building your own tool or your own thing, you're progressing in AI. And so I'm really trying to think, how can I do a pivot here, not to exit crypto, but just to spend more of my time with AI, even as a creator, dude. We're about to go through. Let's just do that now. So I found this funny. OpenAI warns the US lawmakers that its Chinese rival DeepSeek is using unfair and increasingly sophisticated methods to extract results from leading US AI models to train the next generation of its breakthrough R1 chatbot. So a couple things here. One, if they're doing better than your tool, stealing from your tool, they're clearly better. But two, didn't OpenAI literally steal all our data? Like, just look at all the social media, right? Facebook and all the stuff. They just stole all our data. And didn't OpenAI train doing the same thing? Didn't Sam Altman do an interview where he's like, "Oh yeah, just take all the data and pay the price later"? You know, like, what you really need to. It's like, what's this expression? The pot calling the kettle black or whatever. So I just found this funny when I read this. But looking into Seedance is incredible. I cannot wait to get access to Seedance 2.0. Just as a creator, like this, you know, the actors look good, the voices are good in most cases. I saw one where it's Tom Cruise fighting Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's voice was perfect, and Tom Cruise's voice was just way off. You know, here, this is like a Dragon Ball reenacted, but it looks so good. Wait for the arms to pop out. He gets 4 arms, and it's so well done. Like, it's really well done. Yeah, boom. Obviously, the arms, like, there's some mistakes, but it's so well done. Oh, I have the same one twice. This Spider-Man versus Wukong. You know, this is very high quality stuff, and this is just made very quickly, right? The Breaking Bad one was insane. Where Saul doesn't look good. Saul, like, there's clearly mistakes, but I saw like 3 different ones with Walter White, and it looks like it's from Breaking Bad. Like, it is crazy. But this is the most impressive one here. AI remade the most expensive shot in the F1 film for 9 cents. I don't know about 9 cents because prompts are typically way more expensive. Maybe he has the elite package where you get so many credits for your money. You get like a bonus amount of credits. It was probably closer to a few bucks to prompt this, let's be real. But even like, what's a few bucks compared to like the millions of dollars it took them to shoot this shot? I want to go rewatch this movie, actually. Just this shot is getting me hyped for the summer. Summer's coming too, dude. But this is the future we're headed towards, dude, with AI. And I'm trying to think for my content, you know, what direction am I going to go in my content? Oh, did somebody win? Okay, no. Oh no, wait, I'm behind. So somebody won. Who won? Oh, he's making a comeback. Yo, they're neck and neck. That is crazy. Look at men going wild. They are neck and neck. That is crazy, dude. 7 seconds left. They're both closing their trade. I went to close it. I would have let it go to the end. They both closed at the same time. Who won? 23K? 18. Vegetilia won. Last second comeback, dude. He was down. That is crazy. He was down 12%, and he makes a last second comeback. Insane, bro. Absolute cinema. That is crazy. Good job. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I wanted to go to my channel. So I made this video for Ace Trader. No, what is this? To helping a trader in desperate need. Where is my video? You know, I got a lot, and I appreciate it. I got a lot of compliments on this video. I think one reason is because I change camera angles, right? I started moving my camera around my office and see, it just changed angle. And then, oh no, that's the same here. I just changed angle from above. This is what I plan on doing, new locations. That's why I ordered the portable mic, because this mic is tied to there's a box here. I can't leave my PC. But the other thing I did was, boom, I used AI. Like I used Kling AI to make these, and dude, this one on the left is this was 3 prompts, like 2 pictures and animating it. So really cool. And I want to learn these tools more. And then I'm also trying to think, if I'm going to learn them, I want to grow myself and grow a brand. So I want to grow on YouTube. I want to grow on Instagram and a YouTube for AI, but it's so much time and it's money. Like, dude, prompting this stuff, like you got to pay. But that's the cool thing. When you plug referral links, you get a ton of free credits. You get infinite free credits if a bunch of people use your links. So that's kind of the angle I'm trying to look at it. But also, just as a creator, I think the creators of the future are going to be the ones really utilizing AI to make their videos amazing. I saw, let me just find it on a side screen. I don't like opening my search on on stream. I saw Min did a really good video. Not this one. This one's great as well. But let's go find it. Here is a live stream. He's been crushing it, dude. His engagement is crazy lately. Because of the quality of his posts. He's been doing really high quality posts. Let's go find it. Let's go find it. Sorry, I'm making you guys watch me scroll. Was it this? No. I think we're almost at it. I think we're almost there, guys. He posts so much, dude. I need to post way more. Is it this one? No. Yo, it's the video of him with the Ferrari. He's standing in front of a Ferrari. I might have passed it. That's what's going to trigger me because I'm seeing all these cards and I think I probably passed it. Oh, man. Oh, here. Boom. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, here. Like, this is AI, and it's him in AI. This was really well done. So, like, this is the kind of stuff that I need to be doing. Using AI to your advantage. Really high quality production, man. He makes amazing video. I think his wife helps him. She's also in video production. So really high quality stuff. And this is the direction I want to go with my content. I still want to do tutorials and all, but it's especially lately, it's when the market crashes, it gets hard to stay motivated. I did a full bear market from 2022 to 2024, and it's brutal, man. It's really brutal. And this is also how I make money, right? It's the only way I make money, through doing deals now. So, I want to keep that alive, but at the same time, I don't want to limit myself. And like, I want to learn new things, man. I want to learn new things. I'm kind of getting tired a little bit of just my days are literally copy paste the same of every single day. And I feel I'm not learning anything. I'm not growing as a person. So I do need to just make a switch, and not a switch, but I need to expand way more into AI. Let me just run through some comments here. Hi, everyone. Welcome. F1 testing has been such a tease. I am beyond ready for these new cars. I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Look at Anthropic and their terms and condition changes to extract our data and now raise 30 billion. Yeah. I think a lot of platforms do that. That's why, what was it the other day? Discord, where they want our biometrics. And they had a leak like a few months ago. Like, dude, I want terms in there that if you leak my data, you owe me $1 million. Okay. Then I'll give you my biometrics. That's the only way I'll do it. What was the other one? There was like 23andMe or one of those DNA companies where they sold your data. And the whole thing was, oh, we're never going to do that. But then when they sell, they do it. Like, what? Wolf starting an AI group if you want. I want in, please. I definitely want in. Like, with the quality of videos I can produce and my ability to explain, I think I can have a really good AI channel. And I should have started a year ago when I first started talking about this, when it was a meme to pivot to AI. But there's no better time than today. This weekend I'm starting this weekend. It's done. I've decided. It's just, there's so much, like, doing the crypto videos, keeping up with Twitter, trading in general, and the live streams. Like I want to get these live streams more often, but it takes a lot of work. AI is the answer to spending hours creating content. Yeah, I just haven't mastered it yet. Anything that makes your time more efficient. Agreed. Dopamine was fire. Yeah, great video. Min has been crushing. Drop a video on YouTube on Kling 3.0 and then post referral links. I actually recorded one. I didn't edit it yet, but I recorded one explaining how I made that video of those moving images. It's probably very low quality, but I'm like, I don't care. I just should get it out there, and then I'll explore Kling 3.0. I just need to test them more, but I agree. That's what I want to do. Yeah, Min creates great content and love his stuff. Yeah, very high quality production. NFTs and ordinals could be poised for a resurgence with a renewed focus on collectors rather than short-term speculation. I'm not a fan of ordinals, bro. I have very negative opinions about ordinals. NFTs in general, I think it just moves with the tide, man. I think we do see these random resurgence of collectors and prices go up, but then at the end of the day, it moves with the market. The market needs to be in a risk-on environment where people feel good. Right now, people don't have money, man. The only people trading NFTs is our little bubble, trading them back and forth, gambling back and forth. We're playing hot potato with our money. That's how I feel about it. I would love to see you doing content on this level. Me too. That I'm solo. I do everything solo. It gets hard getting the camera set up and all. And that kind of stuff like that for sure took him many days to do, right? Many days to create that content. So yeah, it's a big production. Perez sent me the redacted stuff. Superhero redacted staking program. 36 million redacted was staked and 40 million. I haven't checked my staking in so long, bro. Stake 50% APR on base. Opens February 14th, which is in a day. 72-hour contribution window. 150 mil redact cap. First come, first serve. What does this do? What is superhero? What you receive on maturity, 100% of your RDAC plus 50% APY paid in USDC on base. Maturity period, airdrop date on March 26th. Okay, I guess I'll do this. I've redacted staked, so I might as well do it. It's probably worth nothing. It's probably worth like $50. Let me go check actually. Redacted claim. I don't even know what wallet it's on, bro. Is it on my main? It's probably on my main. Get started. Oh, connect wall. I'm just going to do this off screen. Then I'll put it on screen. How much do I have? I've claimed 20. Oh, no, wait. I can claim 30K. Apparently I've claimed 130 and I have 160 left. So, no, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, this total claim doesn't make sense with my numbers. How much is the token worth? Coin market cap. RDAC. It is worth 0.2 cents. So right now I can claim this times, we said 30, how much? 3,500? 2,900, even less. We're doing 30K. I can currently claim $64 and the rest is worth nope. 0.002 cents is worth $300. So my $5,000 is currently worth $400. Bullish on redacted. Let's go. Wag me. Thank you, team. Thank you. It's my own fault. They're not to blame. It's my own fault for investing. I rejected it twice and they got me on the third time. I'm ready for AI Gorilla Arc. Yes, sir. Min posts a lot. Easier to go to his media. What do you mean easier to go to his media? Ordinals are dead. Speaking as an early participant in Ordinals, just checking the volume, Magic Kid, yeah, better just buy Bitcoin and hold. Agreed. Unless there is a resurgence, then you can trade it, but get out. Like that's what I would do. And if they do come back, you're going to see all these teams come back to grift, man. How many OMB is going to do another drop. They're going to do the pink eyes or something. Raise another 10 million and then disappear and do nothing and delete all their messages from Discord and kick everybody out. True story. Do you think the NFT market will come back to life soon? I don't know about soon, but like we need the market to come back. We need market sentiments to become good. We need crypto to be pumping. If ETH pumps, NFTs are going to pump. But until then, like people are just scared. Why? Like I'm going to go buy a pudgy penguin and then ETH's going to crash. I'm going to lose 25%. And then ETH goes down, pudges go down a little bit, and then you don't want to sell because you're in a loss, and it keeps going down, and it's this spiral. He meant easier to find the video when you were searching for in media. I don't use that feature, but very, very valid point. Very valid point. Media. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. I have never used this feature on Twitter. I have never once used it. That is, I've done highlights before. But I've never used media. That's crazy. Thank you for the alpha. Yeah. But hey, we're over an hour. I try to keep them less than an hour, but we're over an hour. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate the tips, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't read some of your messages. It didn't work, but appreciate everybody tuning in. I almost didn't do today. I was telling Captain last night, like I'm so tired. I hadn't prepped a show, and then I was like, I don't know what to talk about, and I bookmark a lot of things for this specifically. I'm like, wait, there's so much that happened with NFTs. And I didn't want to miss an episode. Like I want to keep the muscle going. I don't want to miss an episode. And I want to expand it. I want it to go to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then eventually maybe 7 days a week, 5 days a week, not 7, 5 days a week. If there's enough content, right? If the bull comes back and meme coins are popping off daily and NFTs are cooking, we are doing daily shows. But until then, there's not always stuff to talk about. So, we'll see. And I need somebody to help me with topics and prep all this stuff because it's too much work. Neither have I ever used it, but every day is a school. Yes, sir. We learn every day. We learn something new every day. Make NFTs great again, I hope. Do you think dynamic transformable art NFT collections would be a potential way to keep the secondary market growing? Do you mean art, like actual art? Or do you mean like PFPs that you could change? Because like that's what captains are supposed to do. Yo, where is the captain's new art? Where's the new captain's art? They teased it. Can we get the new art? But that's what they were supposed to do. Changeable NFTs. No, I don't think it would make a big difference. I think most people are just like done with NFTs. The only thing that's going to really bring it back is outside of the FOMO of trading is if we do get this identity layer, PFPs that change with airdrops. I debated doing one recently I was talking to Captain about it and like JPEG, a few others on my team debated doing an NFT, and it changes based on your behavior, based on I don't want to reveal too much in case I end up doing it, but I did I like the idea, but I don't think it would matter. I think what matters is the culture behind Web3. You need people to care about their digital identity again and like showing off NFTs and everything. I think that's what would change it. Rest in peace. My granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Kaboom. Kablow. Kaboom. Thank you, Captain. Pudgies haven't dropped their abstract token and little pudgies will pump. I'm not bullish on abstract. Like I'll just straight up say I am not bullish on abstract. There's way too many L2s. I don't see the purpose of their L2. He said they won't drop until they are number 2 or higher on in L2s. Like how are they ever going to beat base? Arbitrum has like Hyperliquid to help them. How are they going to beat base and Arbitrum? I don't see it now. this can change. I hope it does change, but I don't see it. I don't think they're going to wait until being number 2. But yeah, I think it's just going to be like all other L2s. Like, why does it matter? That's kind of how I look at it. At least from the Web3 lens, they for sure have more insights with the whole Web2 and partnerships and everything. So I'm just looking at it purely as a trader, right? As an airdrop farmer, as an extractor, as you would say. So, and therefore, why would it do well for pudgies? What do you think? Like MegaETH right now is valued at 1 billion. That's what it's basically trading at. Why would it trade at 5 billion? Like Pengu was at 5 billion. Think about that, how crazy that was, and the size of your airdrop. So if it's only at 1 billion, that's like 1/5. And are they going to want to reward 25% to pudgies and then 23% to other communities? No, they're definitely not going to want to do that. Pengu was the pudgy coin. Abstract is not a pudgy coin. They're in the same universe. Okay, let's put it in Marvel terms. They're in the same universe, but they are two completely different things. So I don't think you're going to get the similar airdrop. But they're probably still going to be a pump. And on Pengu, we saw it was crying. People knew in advance that not like how much they knew how much they were going to get airdropped. They knew what FDV it was going to be dropped at. There's no denying that. K. I didn't buy, but I had people telling me, and they knew. So I think we're going to see the same kind of crime with Abstract, if that's the case, if they are getting that kind of airdrop. I just realized I'm not showing my screen, but there wasn't really anything important. Pudges haven't dropped. Oh, that's what we just read. GM. But we're ending the show soon. But I appreciate you tuning in. I think NFTs will be back after Opensea airdrop. Laughing face. I don't know about that. I hope people get free money and they put in NFTs, but I'm not convinced. I think people they just need money right now, man. I think people are really down bad and desperate. I think society's in a really bad place, and we're about to lose a ton of jobs to AI and stuff. I think people are better off holding their money than buying monkey pictures. That's how unless you're good at trading it, but maybe not. Maybe we get a stimulus from Trump and everybody YOLOs it into the market. Media tab on Xfilter. Yeah. It's actually a great feature I've never looked at. Captain like my singing. I agree, CG. Buy the rumor, sell the news. That's the game of the NFTs. Yes, sir. Enjoy your weekend. You too, bro. And yeah, we'll do the stream. I know you had asked me. Let's plan it. Let's plan the stream. But appreciate everybody for tuning in. Love y'all. Another show on Monday. Next week, I don't know what videos I have. I have some tutorials. I have some sponsored tutorials. Okay, getting that money. I want to do a MegaETH video for you guys, but like I said, the tools I'll just go through every single app, and if there's enough apps that are good, I'll make a video. Outside of that, I have like 8 perp tools in my DMs. Not perp tools as well, but prediction market aggregators, and they all want me to make videos and I'm kind of just like, you know what? I might just test them all and just show you like this one's the best, or make reviews for all of them or something. And then also I wanted to test AI bots, AI trading bots. So I'm probably going to test some of those, maybe do some like 7 days and 30-day tests, give each bot like $100, let it trade. So those are the video ideas I'm coming up with. But outside of that, like the market's pretty bland. So it's not as fun making content, Sometimes you catch tools like FOMO, right? FOMO was a really great video. I'm shocked how many views it got. I did not think it was going to get that many. I just made it because I literally found the tool and I was like, oh, this is a really cool tool. Let me go to my channel. Make sure I'm streaming. Yeah. So if you just look at views here, like, recently the Couch didn't do as well. Infinex, I can tell the interest in something and how's a coin going to do or whatever based on the views on a video. Like Monad did extremely well. And the token was, it went to like what, I forget how many billion. And so there was a lot of interest in Monad versus MegaETH, like this is more educational video. Same kind of video as Monad. It got half the view. It got less than half the views, only 5.6K, which is still really great for my channel. But Monad did a lot better. This is how you can tell when something's interesting. And right now, views have just been going down. You could just see views have been going down. So there's less interest in the market unless people are This is what I try to tell when projects approach me for a video. I'm like, yeah, I can make a tutorial about your tool, but don't expect it to get 10K views. Like, it's only going to get a lot of views if people are actively searching for it. Like my Polymarket video, if I go to the analytics, no, I wanted analytics, not edit. Analytics, like this is, where's the view line? Okay, you can't even see it anymore. I need to show you another video. The FOMO, it'll work for FOMO. Analytics. So here's the white line. This white gap is my usual views. And then the blue line is the current views of this video. So FOMO has been outperforming my channel, and you can see it's on a steady growth. Whereas if I go to any of my NFT videos or whatever, it's going to be more of a sideways line because those aren't evergreen videos. These are evergreen videos, meaning people can watch them whenever. And Polymarket has just been, it was doing well. And then Polymarket basically opened up like to the US market with their app, and boom, it started exploding way more in views. They have a bounty program. So I really want this video to get to 100,000 views just so I can claim that bounty. I'll make more in the bounty than I will on the actual video. But this, you could see like how many subscribers I get from it, 664. So this is how I'm gauging it. So there are videos that do well. Like my base app video did really well. My Phantom, where is it? Here, my Phantom tutorial is at like 25K views. So these videos, I'm shocked this one's doing well because it's like, don't people know how to use Phantom? Are there really new people coming into the market? So those kind of videos do well. So I'm kind of trying to think of those tutorials, but unless people are actively looking for tutorials on specific tools, like it's not going to pop up. You're not going to see tutorial for like random app you don't care about and go watch it, right? You only watch a tutorial if I clickbait you really well, or if you're interested in that tool. Like if we look at Polymarket, yeah, 78% of views are coming from search. People are actively searching for this video. That's why it's getting all these views. So those are the kind of videos I need to do, and that's why I'm trying to think about. My brother asked me if last week you can create a crypto wallet for me. There you go. Which wallet did you pick? I often check this page if it works. My most viewed videos in the last 30 days, and you can see it's those videos: Polymarket, Phantom, FOMO, Coinbase. Those are the top ones. Then some airdrop stuff and shorts. I think short game is also really important. Like if you look up, I don't know, ARC Raiders. If you look up ARC Raiders, okay, of course it's not going to do it. Let me look for, I don't know, Polymarket's not going to do either. I look at Polymarket way too often. Oops. Maybe it's because tutorials, but try it on your phone. Oh yes, we're back to number one, baby, for Polymarket tutorial. I'm in a battle here with Champ's video, and I saw a few others releasing videos. Hustle released one. But if you notice, I had taken a picture. There's a lot of shorts now. YouTube, at least for a while, was showing shorts even for desktop. You'd get 4 shorts, 1 long, 4 shorts. So that real estate for long form video creators was getting crushed. On mobile, you get 8 shorts before getting a long form video. Let me try it on mobile. Maybe they brought it back to mobile only. I know this is completely random, right? We've gone completely off topic for the stream, but like I love YouTube so much, bro. Okay, for some reason it's not doing it on. Maybe they rolled this back. I really hope they did. Okay, I really hope they rolled it back. Or maybe it's specific to me because they know I like certain things. Yeah, I don't know why it's not doing it now. What can I search? I don't know. Car drift. Okay, I wrote car drift. The first 4 results are shorts. The first 8 results, the first 12 results are shorts. Then you get one long form video, and then you get more shorts. That is just, and you get more, the same Mr. Beast video. How are they just showing the same? Look how many shorts, dude. And I get it's because you're on mobile, but that destroys long form creators' real estate. Like our videos are just, you have to scroll so far down to see our videos. Same thing on the homepage of YouTube. I hopefully have no weird shit on the homepage of my YouTube. Okay, dude, they've rolled it back. Okay, here. Before, let me make it bigger. Before it was 3 videos. They switched it to 3. I have screenshots of everything. I could post it. I have screenshots of all of this because I was going to do a post about it. Before it was 3 long form videos and then a row of shorts. So I'm happy they've reversed this. It seems like they reversed it. In my opinion, that's a good thing. So good. That's better for me. And just a better YouTube experience, in my opinion. But yeah, I know we went way off course. I went into YouTube, and I went on this rant about AI. But like, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Love you guys. Thank you for the support. If you could hit the like button, it really helps my channel reach a wider audience. That's how YouTube is measuring, like, do people want to watch this or not? Obviously, your watch time as well. And if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe so we can make it to 100K before the end of 2026. Thank you for watching. Another show on Monday. Follow me on Twitter, YouTube, everything. I already did the subscribe and like. Thank you. Peace. Couple seconds where the stream is lagging.